Hello, hello, hello. I am Jessetta Yvonne, your book bae, coming on with a quick book chat today. I hope this video finds you well. So let's get into it. Last week I left off and I was going to start reading the book Black Girl in Paris. This was a book that was in my Essence magazine that was recommended. I was super excited to read it. It started off okay, pretty good, where it kind of had me wanting to know more. And then by page 31, I was questioning if I was going to continue this book. And so I perused some of the other pages to see if I want to continue. And I decided to just DNF it. For some reason, I guess based off of the beautiful cover, because the cover is beautiful, based off of the writer mentioning James Baldwin and others that moved to Paris for the reasons of living a better life. And there were writers, and she appears to want to be a writer. But somewhere, I guess when she was just telling her story, and I don't know, it wasn't, it didn't make me want to keep reading. It made me want to put it down. So yeah, at this very moment, I'm putting it down. I am, yeah. Yeah. But beautiful book, cover, just wasn't my vibe, and not what I was expecting based off of Black Girl in Paris. If you've ever seen the show Emily in Paris on Netflix, I kind of envisioned that it kind of being not like that, but of course, our version of it. Which I guess maybe this is her version because this is her story. But yeah, I don't know. Wasn't for me, but maybe be for somebody else. If they're looking to explore that. Yeah. Also, she didn't really have chapters. Like, I think at the moment, I think when I was reading this, I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna just put it down for a moment once I get to the next chapter. And then I realized, where are the chapters? Like, they're not numbered. There isn't like a chapter 5, chapter 6. Instead, I think when she would change her thought, she would, on the next page, it may be like a bold title, and then she would dive into her next thing. So kind of like this, like it says lover is bold, and then the rest is, regular print. So yeah, it seemed like everything was kind of like just going together. And I think that may have been a part of it, because at first when I was just reading, I was reading it, not realizing that there was not chapters. And then I was like, well, why are we jumping to, like to this? Like, what is that? And then when I realized I was going to take a break from it and pause for the next chapter, I was like, oh, there's not chapters here. So yeah. Anyway, next one. The next book I began reading is Love in Color. This is also a book recommended in the Essence magazine for a great summer read. And I must admit, I am enjoying this book thoroughly. It is very, it's several short stories of love, um, from all over the world. The first one is, I think, based on Shun, which is Africa. Another one in here is based out of India, because I remember he called the man Baba, so which is daddy, and one's in America. But I'm still reading it because each chapter is a different love story. And so far, all of them have been beautiful. Uh, of course, we know with love, you know, there are ups and downs. Uh, but I just love reading people's beginnings, their middles, and sometimes people's endings. I think that's one thing, and it's so funny. I'm thinking about, I was just watching The Gilded Age last night, uh, and Marian's auntie Sarah, she got married very late in life, and she was just telling Marian that being a spinster for all those years did not mean that she was not hurting or safe from being hurt. She said she would have to carry a smile even when she desired to have companionship and partnership. But she said that having experienced love for even the shorter period of time that she experienced it, she said she would do it all over again. She said because it was the most wonderful thing to have someone that loved her in that way. And she would never wish someone to be a spinster, um, all their life. That love is worth it. And I agree. I think people have a fear sometimes of love, but I think once you are loved well, you can never unknow it. And the price goes up. Like there's an amount of access people just are not allowed, um, because you also value yourself. And I love that she had that discussion with her niece, because her niece was going to throw something away. And she was like, no, I would never wish that on anybody. But I think in this as well, you see people's ebbs and flows and how it begins. And it's just beautiful. I also love the words that the author is using here. I love, it's like poetry. It's like poetry, the way she's describing certain things, especially with the first love story with Ashun. And then in the next love story I was reading, I love the vocabulary. Like I've never used the word pestiferious, or they said their love was galvanized. I was like, oh, okay. Like, oh, okay. I like that. I like the thought process and the poetry of words that are being intertwined together. It is so beautiful. So I'm taking it kind of slow with this book because it feels like it should just be, I don't know, like you can't rush through it. It you feel like marinating in it and just really enjoying it. And I say, how to say, kick your feet up in it, and just, it makes you smile and giddy and excited for people. Um, but yeah, especially when like one character where you saw where she's with someone and they they weren't loving her on the level that she deserved. And I remember even in the book, she said, um, what was, I don't want to mess the quote up. They looked but never saw. I thought that was a deep and prolific statement, because I think even though someone may see you with their eyes, they don't really see you. They're only seeing the surface, not the substance, or they only see what they want to see and nothing else, nothing more. And so it was nice to see her being really seen, like truly seen by someone, and that person like captivating her, and her realizing that, oh my gosh, like I've been with this person that is so powerful, this other person, but they've never truly seen me. And that is why I have felt this way. I've had to be something, or I don't even know the right words for, because she was still herself, but it's a difference when someone truly sees you. And when I say see you, they see past the surface. They see you. They can feel you. Like their energy and vibe is connected to you. Like you can not say things, the unspoken things they know, because they can see the change in your face, the change in your movement, it'll be subtle things that they see you, they feel you. So anyway, amazing book. Pick this up if you are in the mood for some love stories. There's several in here. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. So good. I'm enjoying it so much. And the next one I'm going to dive into is Ghost Summer Stories. It's by, I can't remember if I'm pronouncing this correctly, but Tanari Do. I think that's I'm not saying that correctly, because she wrote the popular book Reformatory. So I've got to look up how to pronounce her name again. Let me see if I can Google it. It's so annoying when I G-A-N-A-N. Let me see if they pronounce it for me. I'm trying to see if there's going to do a pronunciation of her name on here. I'm butchering it. How do you pronounce? Yeah, let me see what they say. Tananaridu. What? Tananaridu. I don't think that's right. Let me see what she said. Earn 100,000 points and a $500 chase. Quick moment, let me just make sure. I thought this was going to tell me how to pronounce her name correctly. But anyway, she's known to be a great author. She's written Reformatory and some other great books. Okay, no, she didn't pronounce it. Anyway, I think it's Taranarave Do. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm butchering it. But anyway, I'm excited to read this book. It is Summer Ghost Stories. She is really known for Reformatory and some other great books. I saw this one and wanted to pick it up because it's summer. Let me tell you a little bit on the synopsis here. It says, whether weaving family life and history into dark fiction or writing speculative Afrofuturism, American Book Award winner and Essence bestselling author Tarani Du, I think that's not right, work is both riveting and enlightening. In Ghost Summer, stories are her debut collection of short fiction. Du takes us to a small Florida town haunted by both literal and figurative ghosts, into future scenarios that seem all too possible, and provides empathetic portraits of those whose lives are touched by otherness. Featuring an award-winning novella and 15 stories, one of which has never been published before, Ghost Summer Stories is sure to both disturb and delight. Some of the comments, someone says here, it is beautiful and terrifying and is a modern master of horror and humanity. So I look forward to diving into this next and checking it out. I got this book off of eBay. But it's basically brand new and like $10, I think. So yes, this is the next book I'm going to get into. I just watched Final Destination the other day on HBO, the new one that just came out this year, and it was really good. So I was like, yeah, why not pull out a ghost summer story? I've seen some of the ladies posting Summerween. So I was like, why not? Anyway, I hope this video found you well. I hope you have an amazing Monday. Today's the first day of school for the kids. So now I'm about to get to work. So anyway, have the most amazing Monday. Take care. Always, always, always wishing you guys nothing but inner peace and positivity and empowerment, especially with everything that's going on in this world today. Anyway, have a great one. Happy reading. Take care and peace. Bye-bye.